Hey, this is Sammy from samnuka.com, and I want to thank you so much for stopping by and watching today's internet marketing tip. Now, in this particular tip, we want to carry on our video series of whether solo ads do actually work or not. And this is video number 3, so if you've missed the previous ones, do make sure that you go back and watch them, because we have covered quite a bit already in those first 2 videos. What I said in the second video though is that I would actually prove that solo ad traffic is typically traffic that is bought and recycled, and so really what they're trying to make is some money off of brokering the clicks to you and not necessarily giving you buyer leads, right? Which really honestly you're only going to get from hot targeted traffic from search engines or from some people who actually know what they're talking about. So the reason I come to Facebook is because it's the easiest way to prove exactly what I'm saying, because if you go to a website and so on and so forth, they don't actually know where it is that their traffic is coming from, because they don't actually say that, they just offer you clicks. So you can see here, this is my profile. Yeah, I'm a real person. Feel free to reach out and connect with me. I'm not going to bite. Ask any questions you want, and if the questions are good enough, typically what I'll do is I'll put together a video to help people answer any questions. So let's just go here and let's just type in solo ads and see what sort of groups come up. Okay, I'm going to bring up a few groups because quite frankly, you should be able to find exactly what I'm going to tell you in every single group. Now, what people typically do is that they buy solo ads from other solo adists, and the reason being is that the people on those lists are typically people who are looking for free shit, really cheap shit, or basically just jumping from group to group. Like, there really isn't much value to it, to be frank. So what I'm going to show here is someone that's getting a testimonial, right? Like, let's just look for one. For example, here you go, Uris Tan, whoever that is. Here you go. Thanks Jerry for the accomplishments. 52% opt-in, great run with solid traffic, reliable seller, highly recommended. Anyone interested in my traffic, kindly PM me. So if you go into this search group here, and if you copy paste and click enter, and what it'll do is bring up everything with Uris Tan in it. So here's one testimonial, if that's what you want to call it, another one from Jerry Lowe, another one, and another one, and there you go. There's Uris Tan who's actually bought traffic herself and is then obviously selling it to these guys. So let's just see if any of these guys, Jerry Lowe has posted 2 testimonials already, so I'm pretty sure you'll find him to be a seller as well. Now, I could be wrong, but I'm just kind of going on a hunch here based on everything that I've seen. So look, a lot of testimonials here from Jerry, which is really cool. It's obviously very nice of him, and I am pleasantly surprised to see that Jerry actually isn't selling anything here, or if he's not selling, he's not getting any testimonials. So that's a little bit of a surprise, but look, that's cool. It's good that Jerry's actually putting out some testimonials for people. What I've found is majority of people who are posting testimonials are people who are actually what's the word? They're selling clicks themselves. So here's Ivan Lowe, Jerry Lowe, same person. Another testimonial. Again, me personally, I just find that a little funny. Not entirely, it doesn't entirely make me comfortable with it. Does that mean there's anything wrong with it? No. So here you go. Here's another one. Ivan, testimonial, bang, seller, right? Testimonial, bang, seller, right? Again, bang, seller. This is kind of just proving what I'm saying, that this is all recycled traffic. That I'd probably say 95% of traffic is recycled. It's just solo adists buying from other solo adists, posting these little testimonials, and then we come along and we're like, oh man, that's really cool, look at what they got, and we jump in on it as well. So let's just have a quick look at Joe Regan here, Jason Regan, sorry, I have no idea what it is he does. There you go, testimonial, bang, seller, right? Testimonial, okay. So, but look, even though there's Jason's putting up a lot more testimonials than everyone else has seen on here, my guess is that he's fairly new, and that this was him building up his list. And if he's not new, then he obviously knows what he's doing, or he's selling in other groups. I've also found that as well. Here you go, seller, bang, testimonials, bunch of testimonials, seller, right? So Jason is obviously a seller. He's a solo ad seller, and You can't tell me that someone who's trying to sell solo ads, who is buying solo ads, isn't going to go and post something nice about solo ads, right? You got to question why does people come from the angle from which they're coming from? What's their motivation behind it all? So here's Uri's 10. Do you remember Uri's 10? She was in that other group before, remember? Yep. And so she's right here. You can see here she's actually selling clicks. And here's Jerry again. Jerry was actually talking about her in the previous group. So yeah, you can see there's quite a few cross group examples already, without us even really going too far into it. So here's another one, Angela Wong, whoever that is, Elvin Rahimov. Actually, yes, Angela is a seller, I remember, because I was going to buy some from her. And so here's Angela, testimonial, bunch of testimonials. Angela, buyer, bang. Seller, Muccini, whoever that is. Can't even say that name. Seller again. Testimonial, seller. See, people are just recycling this shit. They are just buying traffic and selling it, buying it and selling it, buying it and selling it. And you know, like, let me get clear with you guys. The reality is that there are people who are going to buy at different points of their journey. There are some people that get in and they buy immediately, and there are some people who get in and won't buy until their 7th or 8th email. And then there are people who will get in who will simply monitor for like a year or a year and a half, and then they'll buy then, right? And that's why you can get different people who get random results at different stages of the solo ad buying campaigns. This is why you can actually get people who come in and actually sell based on the fact that they're actually gaining results, right? But the reality is that the results aren't necessarily there. They're almost fake. They're just lucky. It's lucky dip sort of stuff along the way of the journey. You might be able to get a bunch of people to opt in, but you won't necessarily get people who will engage with what it is that you're putting out there. And I'm actually going to prove in the next video. All right, so I've already proven to you here that solo ads don't work, that it's recycled traffic, and by going past that 3 to 5 hot day period that I mentioned, where people are actually motivated to do something, and more specifically in this case to buy something from you, then they're not necessarily interested, or people who are really going to take massive action and really make a difference in your business, right? Someone that you can actually help with what it is that you have to offer. So I've already proven that traffic is simply recycled by solo adists, right? And for me alone, that alone is a reason to stay away from them. Okay, I know this gentleman here, Zaidi Ali, and I've bought traffic from him before, and they are completely unresponsive. And I will show you in my next video the email results that I'm getting from these groups, and what sort of things you can expect in terms of engagement, because engagement is where it's really at. Like, people's attention is a true currency these days, with social media, like things like Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat and YouTube. At the click of a button, people can go wherever they want. So if you bore them for 5 seconds, they're gone. Maybe not even 5 these days, it might even be 0.5 of a second. So the simple fact that you're watching this video shows me that you are serious about what it is that you're doing, that you really want to learn this stuff, and you really want to make a difference in your business, and I want to help you. Okay, so in the next video, I'm going to log into one of the campaigns that I just set up 2 weeks ago and bought 2 solo ads for, got a bunch of clicks, got a bunch of people who opted in, and I'm going to show you, I'm sending legitimate emails every single day with information that's actually going to help them build a business. And you can see the level of engagement in this group is absolutely horrible. And the reason I believe it is because of what I'm sharing with you here. And that is the fact that they are recycled traffic that is just going through the motions, looking for cheap, free stuff. And when it comes to building a legitimate online business, you cannot make money from such things. Okay, you need a legitimate source of traffic. So look, I thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video, and I will see you in the next internet marketing tip, which we will go into video number 4 of the Do Solo Ads Work video series. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.